Hello, I would like to show you the dashboard and new version of FreeStream notification, version 1.01. It took me a long time, but I finally implemented all the feature I wanted. I still have a lot of work to do, but here it is, the new dashboard. We have login, logout button from Twitch. We have notification list that you saw in previous video, that cool looking notification, and every notification stuck in the list, and you can change the position on the list to the each corner of the screen. You can hide it, the list, not the notification itself, but the list can be hidden. You can quickly play the sound for each notification type. You can quickly switch to configuration wizards to the sound section. The same for PayPal. PayPal also shows top month and top day donations. You can reset the values by using those buttons. You can also apply each sound if you wish to. And we have transition screens. So transition screen is an image that will fade in, fold in, slide in if you press the button. Once on screen, you can let's say switch to some other source, and after you are done, you can hit the fade, fold and slide, and it will do the out animation. So very nice, cool looking feature. IPN, this meant to serve as start and stopping for IPN listener, instant payment notification listener, but this is something that I want to implement for the live version that we run on server. Right now this runs on localhost only, so this is inactive at the moment. You have quick tests. By typing some text, you can quickly show some notification. You can use the notation to show specific type of notification, or you can just type some text. So for example, this will show the follower notification. Every notification is shown in the list here in the alt tab. Every type, including test, is shown here. If you refresh the page, all the notifications from here will be erased, and the real notification, PayPal and Twitch notification, will be still in those two tabs. So you can see I cannot click anything because I didn't start the server yet, but yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Let's start. The file structure changed a little bit. You no longer need to install Python. Instead, I use Apache Tomcat, and we have start path, which will start the IPN listener and the Apache Tomcat server. Let's hit that. Okay. Excuse me. And this is my third attempt to record this video. I had some problems and my throat is giving up. Okay, so right now we have localhost running. We have IPN listener running on port 6423, and the file structure is as follows. The files are in Tomcat, webapps, root folder. We have all the old files and some new ones like dashboard, which is here, and all in one HTML, which will go to OBS. You can still use all the other files if you wish to, or you can use only this one, and of course dashboard. Excuse me. Okay, Yeah, we started Tomcat, so we should be able to access the dashboard right now. Okay, as I said, this list is cleaned, but you still can see old real notification. And what also popped up is the Java pop-up that asks you to give the access to basically dashboard is asking you to give access to Java. So let's allow that. And what it is the configuration from configuration wizard is saved to file system, and normally web page cannot access file system, and well, it can, but it cannot save to file system. So for that I use Java applet, and it needs to have access to Java. So be sure to click save there. As I said before, you can see the completed transactions. This PayPal transaction, this is how it look like. You can hit the details and see all the details you want about the transaction. Okay, let's go back to configuration. So on the first screen you will see prerequisites like Java 1.7 or above, and of course OBS browser plugin. Without it you cannot have those animations. As you can see, I already have PayPal and Twitch enabled. Sorry. You need to remember to always save the configuration afterwards. So let's go next. PayPal setup is simpler, I think. You need to set as before in the property file, but this time in the configuration wizard, the email, the port which PayPal will use to contact you, and the IP, the link which will be used together with port to contact you about incoming notifications. You no longer need to manually set the instant payment notification in PayPal. I used custom field in PayPal button form, which allows to store the IP there. But the problem with this is that anybody can see that IP if they edit the if they hit right mouse button and click view source code. So what I recommend is to use FreeDNS or some other free DNS tool service that will allow you to mask your IP with some fancy DNS name. So I already described that in previous videos, and it is documented in section 3.2 in my documentation. So it is very easy. After you will finish, you will have some fancy name that you can replace here. I will leave the IP here for now. And also my documentation describes how to create PayPal button and how to copy the ID of the button, and when you will have that, you can copy the ID here, and you will hit the generate PayPal donation form. What that does is it is modifying the PayPal button HTML with the link. So here will be or IP or free DNS name or some other DNS name, the port which we set. Of course, remember to set up port forwarding in your router and enable this port on firewall. If you don't want to use for some reason FreeDNS or some other DNS service, you can still remove this, but if you remove this, you need to manually set the IP or DNS name PayPal. So follow the steps in the documentation or follow the steps in the previous videos and set the instant payment notification in PayPal manually. I will leave the IP for now here. Okay, we done that. Next step is Twitch, and if you want notification to work, those two need to be checked. Twitch has only a couple of fields, so subscriber notification, follower notifications, and login to Twitch. Sorry. It will most probably detect if you are logging in your browser to Twitch. It will most probably detect the name and fill it up. So if you want some other name, just change it here. Okay. Sound section, sound configuration. So you can modify the volume of the sound, you can apply it, you can change the name of the file. The file is located as before in audio folder. Just copy the file and change the name in dashboard. And you can configure all the sounds for PayPal and for Twitch. After you are done, I recommend, well, you need to save, hit the save button, otherwise all the changes won't be saved. So save, and what I recommend to do, and it's probably requirement, you need to restart the IPN listener. And because we have the start path, I will close both of them, Tomcat and IPN listener, and I will start the script again. Okay, so all the changes will apply to the IPN listener. Okay, let's refresh the page. Okay, we are still logged in. The browser will remember the session. All the settings we set are still remembered. And only thing you need to do is you need to add the new source to the OBS, new browser source. As you can see, I already have something on screen. So this is the link you will use. Change the width, the height, and it will reload everything, so old notification won't be shown. Let's test it. Okay. Let's do it again. Okay. Okay, the list can hold up to 5 elements, this list. Okay, maybe let's test another type of test notification. Okay, let's see. Follower, name. Right now I use the notation. Okay, and this is follower. Okay, subscriber. Okay, and and last one is PayPal. So P, name, and we only need the amount because the message is not displayed, but the message will be shown in dashboard, so let's add it also. Okay, so we have all the three types: follower, subscriber, donation. Okay, let's change the position of the list to top left. Okay, it has the slight delay between the switch and bottom right and top left. Let's return to default. Okay, you can also hide it and show it. Okay, and let's test the transition screen. Of course my source is not the size of the screen, so that's why you see the background. Let's do the fade out. I was too slow. Okay, so basically you can replace the leaf image with some other image. I didn't implement the possibility to change it in the configuration wizard, but for now just replace the leaf image. I will add that support later. Okay, what we have else? Yeah, maybe we can try the live follow. Okay, great. This is real new follower. It works. Maybe let's try PayPal donation. So I didn't change anything in PayPal, my HTML. I need to upgrade it to some new fancy UI. That's something to do later. Okay. So when you configure everything in dashboard, you need to copy, of course, the PayPal HTML button to some web server or hosting service and link that HTML button to Twitch panel. This way, when user will click the donation panel, they will be redirected to the previous screen and they will be able to donate, and we will be able to receive notification from PayPal. Okay. So let's confirm and let's wait. Okay, so the notification arrived. there is a delay between the IPN listener and the OBS. It may take some time before it arrives. This is one thing that I couldn't fix easily, and it may take some time before it actually shows. Yeah, the reason is that there is some strange things about file access. It will eventually show up, but it may take a long time. This is one thing that I need to fix, and I need to really focus on fixing. Everything works relatively quickly, but the PayPal in OBS works really slow, and I don't know yet how to solve this. So hopefully it will show up in a moment. So maybe let's check if the actual transaction saved to the file. Oh, it is here. Yeah, so like I said, there is significant delay between the actual donation. I need to really improve that, and as I said, I don't know how yet, but I will. It has something to do with file access. So it showed both in dashboard and in the OBS. Okay, so that's it, and hopefully I will improve that little hiccup soon, and hopefully you will help me test it. And yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.